Okay, Assalamualaikum and hi to all my year 7 students. So for the lesson for this week, we continue with the same chapter, which is area, perimeter and volume. So just to recap, previous lesson, we learned on how to find the area of rectangle and a triangle, which is very easy. But make sure you remember the formula because it's not given in exam. You need to memorize the formula. Okay, so for this week, we are going to learn on how to find the area of parallelogram and trapezium. So for the first video, I focus on how to find the area of parallelogram. So first, you need to make sure you know how to identify parallelogram. So parallelogram is simply but make sure before that, I know that you have your exercise book with you. So I want you guys to copy all the examples here inside your exercise book. All exercise must be done inside exercise book. If you don't have your exercise book, just do on a piece of paper. Later when the school open, I want you to paste your work inside your exercise book. Okay? So let's move with the area of parallelogram. So how do we identify parallelogram? Parallelogram simply means one shape here where we have two pairs of parallel sides. Okay, so how do we denote parallel? Parallel lines we denote by using an arrow, right? So that side is parallel to that side. First pair. For the second pair, I use two arrows. That side is parallel to that side. Okay, I use a different number of arrows because if I use one arrow here, means that that one is parallel to that one as well, but it's a different direction, right? So therefore, it's not parallel. That one is not parallel to that one. So therefore, I use a different notation. This one I use 2, this one I use 1. Okay, so this line is parallel to this line, and this line is parallel to this line. Whenever you have two pairs of parallel sides, this is what we call a parallelogram. Okay, so now I will denote this as A, this one as B because it's just a base, and this one as my height or H. Okay, you need to make sure you remember that the height is always perpendicular to the base. Height must be perpendicular to the base. Okay, so A is not the height because A is not perpendicular. Okay, this is not perpendicular. Okay, height must be perpendicular, must make a 90-degree angle with the base. Okay, so now what is the formula of the area of parallelogram? Area of parallelogram is simply base times height. Okay, remember, area of parallelogram, base times height. Need to make sure height is 90 degree with the base. Okay, so this is very important. Okay, so now let's look at the first example. I want you guys to copy the notes inside your exercise book. That one must be inside exercise book. So let's look at the first example. Okay, question asks us to find the area. Okay, first you need to make sure you can identify, oh, this is a parallelogram. Why is this a parallelogram? Because that side is parallel to that side. And then that side is parallel to that side. Okay? Okay, so now what is the formula again? Formula is just base times height. So we can clearly see here, the base is just 8. What is the height? That is just 5. So that is just 40. What is the unit? This is cm. This is cm as well. So the unit is just, I put here. Unit is cm square. 40 cm square. Okay? Okay. Second example. Okay. I have, this is 6. This is 2. This is 1. Is this a parallelogram? Yes, because that side is parallel to that side. That side is parallel to that side. What is the formula again? Formula is just base times height. Okay, so which one is the base? That one is the base. So that is just 6 times height. Okay, which one is the height now? 1 or 2? 1 or 2? Which one makes 90-degree angle with the base? That one. Okay, this is 90-degree angle. So 1 is the height. So 6 times 1. Okay, so that is just 6. What is the unit? cm square. Okay, done. So this is for the first video. You need to listen to the second video. I will give your homework in the second video. Alright? Bye.